Hi, my name's Stewart Wild, and I'm a neuromuscular therapist and trigger point therapist. I'm here at the Oakworks factory using their facility and their Prolux table to demonstrate a Quadratus Lumborum technique, oblique muscle technique, and reveal the famous banana stretch. What I have done in preparation is mark out the crest of the pelvis here, the 12th rib, and the transverse processes to outline the Quadratus Lumborum. And most of it is buried under the thoracolumbar fascia and the fascia of latissimus, so we don't get direct access on it. But I'm going to get a sense of the muscle with single thumb pressure. I'm going to start up high at L1, L2, and just run my thumb forward and back or left and right across the muscle and get a sense of the fiber direction and the density and ability of the muscle to store torque bands which may contain trigger points. I'm working my way down to L4, which is about as low as I can access. L5 is within the confines of the two iliac crests. And so now I have a sense of the muscle, and I think, okay, so if I want to explore more here, I might use a traditional trigger point deactivation technique, which involves compression with contraction, and it's not so easy to contract in this prone position. So what I'll do is get Katie to slide down the table and roll onto her left side. And what I'm going to do is get her to straighten her bottom leg, bend her top leg, and now, even though you can't see it, I'm going to use my thumb contact in the exact same area. And I'm going to instruct, oh, the table is a little high, so I'm going to lower that table down. This is the beauty of an electric table. I'm going to lower the table down. And now my instruction to Katie is, could you just move your leg a little forward and back like so, rolling on the bolster here. And now the muscle contracts beautifully under my compression. And so I'm employing the technique that we use, which involves compression and contraction. And we flippantly nickname that Coco. So I'm working my way up each of the transverse processes that are accessible here, and I'm especially interested in sort of a cabling effect in the muscle, torque bands, presence of torque bands, and within those torque bands I am looking to get discrete, dense nodules which may be the actual trigger point itself. Now, while I'm here, I can do a thorough job here, but while I'm here, I can switch to a technique for the oblique muscle, and the change in muscle contraction is just a hiking of the hip like so. And so I can use a pincer grip here, and I'll get a variation, not quite so much. Katie's obliques are especially strong, so I have to get her to back off a little bit. So I'm using the same compression with contraction, Coco technique here, and I'm working my way through, concentrating on my thumb on the rear side, concentrating on my index finger on the anterior side, and working my way through the obliques. Now, I would generally always incorporate a latissimus technique here before I do a stretch for this whole lateral line area, but I'm going to switch Katie now to lie on her back, if she could. I'm going to swing the table up a little bit, get rid of the bolster, and I'm going to finish this technique off by performing the banana stretch. So, banana stretch for the right-hand side. Excuse my back, I'm going to have my back to you. Katie is going to put her right arm behind her head and lift up her shoulders to allow me to slide my hand in. Then she's going to link and find my fingers like so. I'm going to brace Katie, if you can relax your upper body now. I want Katie to contract on her left side here and take her into a banana shape. The beauty of this stretch is that Katie, with her upper body weight, has pinned my arm, so I do not have to use any muscle power to get the stretch going. And then I'll get you to contract a little bit more on that side and take her into more of a banana shape here. And then if I wanted to incorporate a little bit of latissimus, what I'm going to do is find the pelvic crest here, and I'm going to swing the right hand latissimus into a stretch position like so, and once again get you to contract on that left side and stretch you out like so. And that is the world famous banana stretch. If you go too far with it, you'll get the banana split, and we don't want that. So experiment with the banana stretch. And thank you to Oakworks for allowing us to film here in their factory in Pennsylvania. Thank you.